Steve's and stuff. But so we drove down to Washington D.C. and we went to the TV, and I was scared as shit. You know, I heard all the horror stories, and I was just so nervous. But again, I got the dark match against Crime Time, and it was you know, it was scary. It's a funny story. I don't think I've ever told anyone. The guy probably knows this story, and I think I told Maria, and I'll break it out right here. So I wrestled Crime Time, and at that time, JTG, the shorter one in Crime Time, he had a grill in. So he was doing this thing where every time he did something or he came to the ring, he'd go like this, which is very similar to this. And so he'd do this to show his grill, like, oh, on the TV. So JTG was like, I want you to do a spot where you leapfrog me once and then do a back leapfrog and then, you know, kind of gloat to the crowd, be a heel and mimic me. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So in my head, I'm like, I'll do this. Well, apparently I did it, and the match was whatever. Apparently I did it. Apparently Cena thought I did this. So I get to the back, and everyone's like, oh, that was good. You guys did good. No one said anything. And I'm like, okay, and I'm talking to JTG. He's like, that was great, blah, blah, blah. I feel a tap on my shoulder. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I turn around, and it's Cena. And see, fucking, you know.
Not John Cena Sr.
No. Okay. Here's me scared shitless, and I'm like, oh, there's, like, I hadn't seen him all. I met some of the guys, but I was still shy. I'm a shy person, so he pulls me aside and he goes, if I ever see you do this again, I'll break every one of your fucking fingers.
Wow.
And I go, no, that's what. And then he walked away. And I was like, whoa. Like, literally my wrestling career ended there. I was like, well, I'll never work in wrestling again.
Wow.
You know, and at that time, I was very, I don't know, I didn't even know how I felt. I was like, oh, and I remember JTG pulled me aside. He's like, you should go, you know, apologize to him when you get the chance. And I did. I saw him later. I said, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't think he really even remembered who I was. But, you know, I think, honestly, I think someone probably said, hey, that local guy just did your thing.
You probably didn't even see the match.
He probably didn't even see it. He was like, that local guy probably just did your thing. So, you know, at that time, I was very bitter. After the thing, I was like, you know, fuck this. You know, this is stupid. I get it now. Like, I don't care. There was no... And then I did TV the next day, and Cena was there, and I went up and said hi, and he said hi like we never met before. So it was like, you know, like, I don't even think it was probably one of those things, you know how wrestling is.
Someone might have, yeah.
So that was my first experience, and I was like, well, I'm never working in WWE ever again because the top guy for the last 10 years thinks I stole his You Can't See Me. So this sucks.